you think everybody in New York sound like? We all sound like Ja Rule, just walking around the streets like everybody that be living it up, yeah.
I'm a stand-up comedian in real life, and real life took comedy away from me in the form of COVID and restrictions and lockdowns. So I decided to do comedy in VR, virtual reality, where everyone is happy and nobody can hurt you, and Mark Zuckerberg is God. I got the Oculus Quest 2. I really like it. I think I like it a little too much. So yeah, I'm a stand-up comedian, and my friend made a post on Facebook saying, hey, if you have an Oculus, you can come do the show. But if you don't have an Oculus, you can watch the show. So I'm like, okay. So I downloaded this app called Altspace. And you make your little character, make your guy. Made my guy look like me. I think that looks like me. Let's do a side-by-side comparison. I go to the show. I'm like, oh, this is like an actual real comedy show. Everybody's just standing there or sitting down watching the show politely and laughing at the comedians' jokes. And the comedians were pretty good. I was like, what the fuck? This is like really, really nice. And a week goes by and my friend's like, hey, there's an open mic in VR. Come on down, you can do it on your computer. I'm like, okay. So I go, my friend goes on, my friend Vance. And he's like a hilarious comedian in real life. Like, I know him, I've seen him hundreds of times perform, and he's hilarious. And I'm like, how the hell? Like, he's so specific on stage. Like, imagine in a VR, like, it's like, would it translate? And he goes on, and it's just like, he's just standing there with his character, and he's like, yo, he's like doing his jokes, and he's killing. It's so funny. Hope he doesn't mind me playing his clips.
VO. Where you at?
Do I just walk up on the stage?
Yeah. He just woke up.
Glad that I'm here at the failed to render Metaverse, because I've been inside my house all day coughing and shit, coughing like a motherfucker. And then my friends, they asking me like, damn, Vince, you got COVID? And I'm like, nah, man, I can still taste my food. I don't got no headaches. You know, I think I got AIDS though. And he was like,
it's my turn. I go on. I'm like, I have like my little character. I have my keyboard. I'm going towards, and I do my set, and it's okay. And I'm like, shit, man. Like, I haven't, like, at that point, I haven't done any comedy in over a month because of lockdowns and everything's closed. So there's nowhere to do comedy other than like the freaking metaverse. But that's a sentence. Listen to the sentence. There is a virus that shut every single thing down. So comedy is completely canceled. So what I did was perform comedy in the metaverse. Anyway, thank you guys so much. This was awesome. Have a great night. Peace out. Give it up to your host. Good night. Hey, if you're enjoying this video, please consider subscribing to the channel. I got a lot of videos up on here and way more to go. So I do the thing. I'm like, it's a lot of fun. And another week goes by and I get an ad for the Oculus Quest 2. And I'm like, motherfucker, they got me. You know those targeted ads Facebook puts out and makes fucking billions of dollars on? They got me. They got me. With that. So I went down to Best Buy and I got a fucking VR headset. So I go to that same open mic, this time with my Oculus Quest, and I'm like, holy shit, this is like, I'm in a room filled with people and they're all here to see a show, and I'm on the show, and I'm thinking like, oh my god, these are the exact same like questions I say in my head whenever I'm about to go on stage that like kind of trip me out, you know? So I go on and it's okay. Like, I feel like a lot of people's mics were off, or I wasn't that funny, or but I was doing my thing. I was like, I had my thing in, I was doing my jokes. It's so creepy, man. I'm just there doing fucking jokes in my living room in my goddamn pajamas. There's a lot of similarities between the Greeks and the Italians. There's a lot of similarities, like they both enjoy giving nicknames. Like growing up, my grandma would always call me her little Scatulaki. I always wondered the hell that was, you know, growing up. I had no idea. I asked her one day, and she told me that it meant her little shitty baby. Greeks are fucking assholes. Hey, are there any Greeks here tonight? Huh? Hey, it's gonna be a good show. Fuck. There's like a scene, you know? There's a scene in the VR world, and I'm very curious to try it out and see what it's like. So I'm checking out like other VR, like metaverse apps, like Facebook Horizons Worlds. I don't know what it's called. There's like these tools you can like make your own world in. So I'm making my own club set in Montreal. It's yeah, I'm getting really, really obsessed. Maybe I'll make a video on that, on me making a goddamn comedy club in VR, and you guys could all come and see me and my friends do comedy. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna post more VR stuff soon, and I hope you enjoyed, and goodbye.